So I wanted to do a video talking about my weight loss progress so far, which currently I stepped on the scales and I saw 135 kilograms, and I was pretty stoked. I was a little bit shocked because over the past week or two, I haven't been too active in the gym. Mainly, I deadlifted too much and did something to my lower back. It's not serious. Like, I've been mainly doing cardio, but yeah, I was a little surprised seeing 135 kilograms on the scale. And a lot of people, or a lot of my supporters think I should like celebrate it because I broke 300 pounds, which, in Australia, we don't use pounds, we use kilograms. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I break 130 kilograms, I'll celebrate a little bit, but I'm not really sure how to celebrate. Like, I'm happy about it, but a part of me like feels like I don't deserve it. Mainly for the fact that the main reason I'm dropping weight is obviously I'm exercising every day, which is great. I'm eating healthy, but also I'm not eating fast food, which I've only had once this year. I'm pretty sure like the 2nd of January. So the second day of 2026, I caved and I had junk food, but since then I haven't touched it. I've downloaded like Uber Eats and DoorDash, wanting to order some junk food, but the main reason or the main thing that stops me is I can't afford it. It's yeah, I just don't have the money to afford it, unfortunately. And I'm not, asking for money or anything, but the main reason I feel like I don't deserve like a celebration or I don't deserve the weight loss is because like I still have those desires to eat fast food and junk food, and it's not necessarily my willpower that's stopping me from doing so. It's literally the fact that I can't buy it, and it always begs the question in my head of if I had a wallet or a credit card or whatever full of money that I could just spend on whatever I want, would I how many times would I've eaten junk food this year and done a relapse already in even though it's what we're 5 weeks in, and I know I'm being might be being harsh on myself, but I'm trying to be honest. And I feel like eventually it will come to a point where, I don't need junk food or fast food anymore. It's pretty funny. I go to the into the grocery stores and I buy uh, drumsticks, carrots, rice, pretty much the cheapest like budget where I can like get 200 grams of protein a day. And when I pick up like a bag of chips or like a block of chocolate, I think, how many chicken drumsticks is this? Or, how many kilograms of carrots could I get for this price? I don't know if anyone else has that way of thinking when they, go shopping. Like, what's the comparison to this? I think it's pretty funny, and I think I think it's healthy. I don't know. It's hard to say because I've never met anyone else that, goes to the shops, picks up something and says, how many drumsticks can I get for this? But yeah, some part of me feels like um, I don't deserve to lose weight. I don't know exactly what it is. Like, I want to lose weight and I want to know what it feels like to run for 10 minutes. Like, it's, I can't explain it better than that. It's hard to express a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty, I don't know, I guess I'm numbed to the idea that I'm 135 kilograms, because it's still hard to think of that when I started this journey, I was, I think, 131 kilograms, and now I'm at heavier. I mean, granted, the heaviest I ever gotten was 149 kilograms, which I don't know if I have like a photo of that on the scales. And I'm pretty, I, I guess disappointed that I could get that heavy. I don't even, yeah, I don't even, yeah, I don't even know. But yeah, time will tell if like when I get a savings account and whether or not that money just goes straight to my belly or if it just stays in the savings account. But yeah, I feel like actually continuing like this journey. I don't even know why I stop sometimes. Like I don't know. Sometimes I think it's that core feeling that I just don't deserve to lose weight. And it's not from like because I get DMs from like people that have like feederism and like a fat fetish and whatever, and obviously they're because like I feel like in the content creation industry, you got the haters and then the supporters, but I also feel like I have a third group, the enablers, and they blend in super well with the like supporters. But yeah, I get messages saying like because I'll upload a picture of the scales to my story, and there'll always be like a message or a DM that I get saying, "No, why you're ruining yourself." And it's not those people aren't the reason I stop, and I try not to read them, and I try to just ignore them. Or I take a screenshot of them and I put them in like a little album on my phone. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I don't know. I don't look at them either. Like I don't. But I feel like some part of me wants to just prove them wrong. You know, and tell them to shut the fuck up. But yeah, I reckon 130, we could be seeing that in March or April. And that's pretty exciting, I think. Yeah. Hopefully, if I see abs by then, it's like, damn. But yeah, 130 kilograms. Not bad. Not bad. I think what a lot of people like about my like content on Instagram is that I show like me failing. It's not just like a success story. It's something, realistic of like attempting to lose weight and then, reverting back to your old habits and yeah. I'm curious if there's another part of me that feels like if I lose weight, I lose all my like followers and supporters and all that. I don't know, but that fear does live in my mind. It doesn't control me, but yeah. But yeah, that willpower thing. I wish I could know an answer to that. Am I losing weight because of willpower or because I can't afford junk food? Which is a good problem to have. Like I'm not complaining about it, but because I feel like if I did have the money, I probably would. I think yeah, I don't know. Damn, I hope these videos don't suck. I feel like they do. I feel like the awkward silences are like really bad. I'm so new to this. God, I wish I want to get better at this because I just get in my head too much, and I just tell myself, just hit the record button and just say what's on your mind. You're really good at that. You're really good at just saying what's on your mind. And I hate scripting. I hate just scripting crap. I just want say what's on my mind, and yeah, hopefully I get better at it. Well, if I continue, I get better at it, but yeah, I think that's two things I want to achieve. Like, one, lose weight, and two, I guess be a successful content creator. Whatever that is. I still don't know what that is, cuz I look at other content creators and I'm like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. I want to be unique and authentic, which I know I already am, but sometimes it's just not enough. But damn, I'm going on another tangent. But yeah, 135 kilograms, cardio, just been incline walking for like an hour. 10,000 steps is pretty hard. Like, I don't get 10,000 steps in an hour. I think I get like maybe 6,000, but still a lot better than just sitting in my room playing video games or watching videos all day. But yeah, shout out to my supporters. You guys have been great, and encouraging me to like continue. And then you got the enablers, but yeah, we ignore them or try to. But yeah, thank you to my supporters, and I appreciate you guys. Yeah.